Hi there, it's Mark Sellers. I'm the author of a book called The Funnel Principle, named by Selling Power magazine a top 10 best book to read, and my latest book, Blind Spots, The Hidden Killer of Sales Coaching, also named by Selling Power magazine a highly recommended book to read. Check them out both. Check them both out on Amazon. So today I want to give you 3 tips on creating movement in your sales funnel. Something probably near and dear your hearts, or if I'm talking to managers or VPs of sales, near and dear your hearts to get your salespeople to create movement. What creates movement of sales opportunities? It's not complicated, but it's not necessarily easy. So let me give you 3 ways to create movement through your sales funnel of the opportunities that you or your people are working on. Number 1, we got to get to the right person. How many deals have you listened to with your salespeople? How many deals have you been chasing salespeople where you're not in front of the right person? What do I mean by the right person? The person who really has the authority to spend money to buy something that they don't have right now, or that has the authority to kick out the incumbent of whatever they're using and seriously consider somebody else getting in. We've got to find these people because they're the ones that have the authority. And today, no surprise, what's happening with the ceiling of authority? It's going up and higher and higher and higher as companies are tightening expenses and scrutinizing everything that is on the table for purchase. So we got to find the right person with authority. Otherwise, you're just not going to make progress. Do yourself a favor. You lose opportunities, get to know as quickly as possible by finding out if this person of authority is willing and able to consider buying something from anybody, not just from you, or willing to consider making a change at this time. If the answer is emphatically no, then you've heard it from the source. And you know what? Move on. Come back in 2 months, come back in 3 months, but now move on. So you got to find the person with financial authority. Number 2, we have to get people who are willing to help us, because when you think about how complex the buying journey is, there's no way that we on the outside can intimately know everything that's going on regarding the buying journey. So we have to find what we call our advocates. Some people call them coaches or champions or white knights. Whatever your phrase is, that's fine with me. But let me be clear. When we talk to our clients about what an advocate is, a stakeholder that typically employed by the company that you're selling to, an advocate is somebody who has energy for change, who takes responsibility for change. You're not going to get anywhere if you can't find at least one person in the account who fills that definition. So find the people who are willing and able to make some change happen. It doesn't mean that they can make it all happen, and if they're not the person of authority, they can't. But they can provide the necessary momentum and energy to get other stakeholders on board the idea of changing and eventually buying from you. Third, what we call inside the card. It's an exercise we do in one of our training classes. The back of the card and inside the card. The back of the card is the business motivations that these stakeholders have. Those are important. Product has to be reliable, has to meet certain requirements, has to be maybe even within a price range. Those are all important. But inside the card, that's really, really critical. That's the personal motivation that's going to compel somebody to want to have energy, take action, wave a flag and say, hey, what we're doing is not the best way. I think we should consider some ideas and some options, and I'm talking to somebody. So finding what that inside the card motivation is for one of those stakeholders, it's golden to create movement. If you find out what that is, you're going to lock in to what they think about when they come to work every day, every week. It's whatever that might be. It's the need to get a promotion, the need to be recognized, the need to be seen as a leader, whatever it might be. These are the things that move stakeholders, and they're the things that will move your sales opportunities through your funnel. Find the right person, get an advocate or coach, and sell to the personal motivations, and you will create movement in your sales pipelines. I hope you found this tip helpful. As always, be safe, be well out there, and good selling.